Before the Hijra to Medina, before the expansion of the Great Caliphate, and while Islam was still in its infancy, its followers looked across the sea toward a land of refuge. Most people think of the Middle East when they think of early Islamic history, but the truth is, Africa was the first home for Muslims outside of Arabia. Today, the continent is dotted with architectural marvels that have withstood over a millennium of wind, war, and change. From the very first masjid built by the Prophet's companions to the grand cathedrals of Cairo and Kairouan, today we are counting down the 10 oldest mosques in Africa. We begin in the city of 1,000 minarets. Commissioned by the Fatimid Caliphate, Al-Azhar isn't just a mosque, it's one of the world's oldest universities. It represents the pinnacle of 10th century Islamic scholarship and Fatimid architecture. Great Mosque of Mahdia. Unlike typical mosques, this one lacks a minaret. Built on a man-made platform, its heavy walls were designed to protect the Fatimid leaders from seaborne invasions. Mosque of Ibn Tulun. This is the oldest mosque in Egypt that still retains its original form. Inspired by the Great Mosque of Samarra in Iraq, its iconic spiral minaret is a landmark of Cairo's skyline. Great Mosque of Sousse, a rare example of Aghlabid architecture. This mosque was built to serve a dual purpose, a place of worship and a defensive fortress guarding the city's harbor. Al-Zaytuna Mosque. Legend says it was built where an olive tree once stood. For centuries, it was the intellectual heart of North Africa, rivaling the great universities of the world. Sidi Okba Mosque. This is the oldest mosque in Algeria. It houses the remains of Okba ibn Nafi, the general who brought Islam to the Maghreb. Its simple, rustic style reflects the early Umayyad period. Great Mosque of Kairouan. This is the grandmother of mosques in North Africa. It set the blueprint for all future Western Islamic architecture. Look closely at the pillars. Each one was salvaged from Roman and Byzantine ruins. Mosque of Amr ibn al-As. Built by the conqueror of Egypt himself, this was the very first mosque on the African continent to be built after the Islamic conquest. While it has been rebuilt many times, its location remains a sacred anchor in Fustat. Al-Najashi Mosque. Tradition holds that this mosque was established by the companions who fled to Abyssinia. King of Abyssinia protected them, making this site one of the most significant symbols of early Muslim-Christian coexistence. Mosque of the Companions. We arrive at the beginning. Most historians believe this small open-air structure in Massawa is the first mosque ever built in Africa and perhaps the world. It was constructed by the companions of the Prophet Muhammad before they even reached Medina. It is a humble testament to a faith that crossed oceans to find a home. These 10 mosques are more than just stone and mortar. They are the fingerprints of history. They tell the story of a continent that didn't just receive Islam, but shaped it, blending local materials, Roman ruins, and Saharan mud to create a unique African Islamic identity. As we look at these ancient walls, we see a bridge between the past and the present, a reminder that the history of Africa and the history of Islam have been intertwined for over 1,400 years.